Hey everyone, this is Paul, and welcome to a new coaster review series. I am super excited to bring this back. I haven't done one of these in a very long time. You know, a lot of personal stuff has happened, but now we're back and here to make another video. And today we're going to be discussing Outlaw Run at Silver Dollar City. We're going to be talking about the ride experience, and then we're talking about my general experience, and then give an overall score at the end of the video. So let's get started with the video. The ride experience begins with a small right turn into a 170 foot or 33 meter tall lift hill, then turns into a left-handed pre-drop before dropping a 162 foot or 49 meter drop, then goes into an outward spank turn, stall turn, where the track is spanked over 152 degrees before going into a twisted airtime hill. Then the train enters a 100 foot or 30 meter double down, followed by a 70 foot tall or 21 meter double up. This is followed by a left turn into the twisted and turn element, which then drops into a wave turn, then drops into a small airtime hill known as the speed hill. Then goes into the final two inversions of the ride, two hardline rolls, and then the final brake run. Outlaw Run.
It takes bold and brave types to push westward. Silver Dollar City is looking for a few heroic souls willing to make a daring run through outlaw country.
Hold on!
If you've got the fortitude, we're wanting you to ride the steepest, boldest, and only double-barrel rolling wood coaster in the world. Outlaw Run at Silver Dollar City. Who's ready to ride?
Was Rocky Mountain Construction's first topper track wooden roller coaster, and it opened on March 13th, 2013, and it reached a speed over 68 miles per hour or 109 kilometers per hour. Now let's talk about my general experience of Outlaw Run. We're going to be listing off all the pros about the ride, then talk about the little bit of cons about this ride. Number one, the first pro, the layout. Oh my goodness, that layout is so powerful. Every element delivers. That's what I love about short roller coasters. They deliver on every element. Unlike with like drawn out coasters where you have elements that are like, okay, what the hell is this? But like Outlaw Run is not one of those coasters. I'm genuinely like, every time I got off, I'm like, what the hell just happened? That was an insane experience. I want to rewrite that again. It was so good. Now it leads me to the second is the let's talk about the airtime. That airtime on this ride destroys Iron Gwazi, and it's personally to me it rivals Air Force One with airtime. I wouldn't say it's definitely an airtime based roller coaster, but it's definitely the airtime hill that it does have, it delivers. It has amazing injector, it has amazing flow ejector, and it has amazing floater. It has amazing really of all kinds. Like my favorite airtime hill personally is the twisted airtime hill after the stall outward spank turn. Oh man, that in the back row, it's like whoa, it's so good. It's so freaking good. Now, it leads me to a third pro about the ride, the operations. Let's talk about the operation. When I was there, specifically with those 2 days, despite it only running one train, those operations, they were kicking those trains off and off and off. It was like, wow. This is kind of rivaling, like, kind of low-key, kind of like Cedar Fair Parks. When I say Cedar Fair Parks, I'm saying my Carowinds visit back in 2019. I know Carowinds kind of has shitty operations now, but we don't talk about that. But it was really good. The operations were really great on that ride and whatnot. But then it leads me to I don't know what number I am at this point, but it leads me to the inversions about the ride. The inversions on this ride are kind of low-key weird. They're fun, like the outwards, like I don't know what the hell you would call it. That's why I was kind of struggling to find out what the ride that was called. I'm calling it a stall. We're calling it a stall. And that element actually is so really good. Like, when I saw pictures of it, I'm like, that looks so weird. I want to experience that. And actually riding it, it's like, whoa. You know, like, it's such a weird, quirky. And the same with, like, the hardline roll. It's actually not like a hardline roll, like, sitting on flat ground. You're going uphill, going on those hardline rolls, which is so weird. And then, after the last, hardline roll, you literally just go into the brake roll and you're like, what just happened? Like, this whole ride experience is just crazy by itself. But leads me into, oh, another pro I didn't mention. The theming on this ride is actually really nice. It has a little plaza area. It is so nice. But I will say about the ride is that I kind of wish it did have a little bit more, you know, attractions back there. Because they do have giant barn swing next to it. But, like, I know because of terrain and whatnot. But, like, it would have been nice to have another, like, ride over there or so. Because I like the little area of Silver Dollar City. I think it's really cute. It's very quiet. Well, quiet during my visit, but I know it wouldn't be quiet if it's like during like a really busy, you know, day. But then it leads me to another thing, the cons. Let's talk about the cons about this ride. Number one, it's kind of rough. It's not like wooden jackhammering rough, but it's low-key kind of rough. I wouldn't say it's like crazy rough, but it's, you know, it's kind of rough. Especially in like the drops and like every like the, anytime you level out, it would be a little rough. Number two, actually, there actually isn't even a number two. That's really the only problem with it. You might think, it's short. It's not short to me. I like short coasters. I prefer short coasters over long coasters. But I think this kind of leads me to the final score about the ride. Is a solid, we're giving it a 9.9 out of 10. It might be stupid. Whoa, no, you should have did 9.5. We're doing 9.9. It loses a single point because of its slight roughness. It is my number 2 favorite roller coaster, so I'm obviously not going to be biased against to it. But yeah, we're going to be a 9.9 out of 10. I think it's the best coaster at Silver Dollar City. Which Silver Dollar City by itself is a fantastic park by itself. I'm going to end up doing a more in-depth review about that park. But honestly, it's definitely an amazing coaster. The setting, everything about this ride makes it perfect. But yeah, thank you guys for tuning in for this another review series. I'm planning on doing a lot more videos about this soon in the future. Hopefully, especially with the season starting up for me again. I'm not too sure, so we're gonna try to film as many as I can because right now I'm actually on my off week. So I'm trying to get as much content I can get out of because this is like the only week I'm actually have content. But yeah, thank you guys so much for following along, and make sure you guys subscribe and like. And thank you guys for the amazing views I've been gotten on my recent videos of my Disney trip and whatnot. Those are some of like the most highest views I've ever gotten on any video. But yeah, thank you guys so much, and make sure you guys like, and subscribe like I said, and see you guys in another video.